Hey, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. I am live. I am live. I am live later than I'm supposed to come live. It is a thunderstorm watch, and it is tapping on the windows. If y'all hear that in the background, that is the windows from the I just got a what you call it thing, one of those warnings. Emergency alert. National Weather Service tornado warning in this area until 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Take shelter now in the basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. If you are outdoors in the mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Check media. I got this like 10, 15 minutes ago. I didn't have no clue that this was happening. I knew when I went outside, it was dark and stuff, but I didn't know there was a tornado warning for the day. I had no clue. But it's thundering. I hear the hail going against the windows. And I said, let me go ahead and live. I was supposed to go live Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Central Time for relationship advice. But I had did a video earlier telling y'all I probably was going to be doing it later today, which I'm kind of glad I did. I really don't want to do it that early because it don't seem like a lot of people be around at 1. They come in, it's hit and miss. So I'll probably be doing the next couple of ones a little later in the evening as opposed to 1 p.m. Come on in, y'all. Help me get 10K. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button for me. Share the live. I'm live. Okay, so when you see I'm live, there's nothing to talk about. I don't know why y'all be doing that. But you coming in here, period. Standing there like you want something. Hey, Deanna. Come on in, y'all. We're going to do this relationship advice on this Wednesday. We're going to instead of 1 p.m., we're doing it at 5:43 p.m. Central Time. Come on in, y'all. Put y'all questions in the comment section. But until y'all do, if you ever really want to ask a real serious question, this is for shits and giggles as well as anybody who really want to ask a question. If you want to be anonymous, you can always text me or email me. Because some people probably really do want to know something or going through something, you know. And this live stream is for adults. This is for like, I'm going to say 18 and over because I know people 18 have relationships. Even teenagers have relationships, which I don't agree with. I think they should have friends, male, female, same sex, opposite sex. I think they should go out together and have fun with what you call those? Chaperones. They need chaperones. I would never let a 16-year-old go out on their own. I don't give a damn what they have normalized. Letting no kids go to the mall, going to movies by themselves and all that. That's why there's so much going on. And they be out there wilding out. Other people be wilding out. And they could be in the midst of it. So I feel like if you're going to let your 16-year-old go out to dinner or without you with some of their friends, you need to drop them off and be in the area. You ain't got to be right next to them. Be in the area, and they need to meet you in an hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever it is, after the movie over with. But as far as leaving them up to their own devices, hey, look, hey, come on in. You say listening while I'm sitting in traffic. You sitting? Y'all got a tornado watch too? Where you at? I know there's a lot of people got different things going on. I'm in Illinois, so. But yeah, we're gonna talk about today this relationship advice. Be very careful, y'all. Y'all see the title. Be very, very careful. Hey, Striving. Thank you. I sure will. I'm sitting in this room. I ain't finna go in the basement. If it starts like doing some extra stuff, then we'll put on our little flip-flops and run in the basement. We've done it before. I remember like 2022, I believe it was. It was so scary. I mean, them sounds. And then when I looked out the window and that tornado was over the house, sat there for a few minutes, and then it went on, it passed. I don't take nothing for granted. You know, anything could change. Anything could happen. But anyway, you say I'm in Tampa, just normal Monday through Friday traffic. Oh, okay. Let me tell y'all why. I mean, relationship advice. Okay, y'all know my stance, right? Y'all know I'll advocate for men and women, but I'm always gonna really talk to the women, okay? Because what I say for the women goes for the men too. If you ain't the creep I'm talking about, then let it fly. You watch out for the creepy ass women and everything that come along with her. It goes back and forth, vice versa. I don't feel like I need to say, because some people are, but what about women? We all know weird come in all flavors, shapes, sizes, cultures, genders, age groups. We know that, right? But I am a woman and I'm talking to women and men, but I'm going to focus my attention on the women. Damn. Hey, Cheryl. Come on in, girl. How y'all doing today on this Wednesday? So anyway, y'all, my advice to y'all overall for today is to be careful. Now, if y'all got any questions, hey, Deb, anybody want to come up? The link is in the comment section. Anybody got a particular question they want to know, like one of those things that make you go, pretty much may know the answer, but just want to throw it out there in the comments anyway, go right ahead. But in the meanwhile, my relationship advice to y'all is to be very, very careful out here. When I say relationship, I'm not just talking about intimate. I'm not just talking about between you and some woman or some man that you trying to get to know or been dating for a while or finna get married to or married to. I'm talking about relationships, period. I'm talking about them your home girls, the people you trying to get in the clique with, the new group you with, the drama club, the AKAs, the people in your school, people in that's on the soccer team with you. All these different relationships, the relationships at your job, your co-workers, relationships with your supervisors and the customers and the people in the store that you work in or whatever the case may be. These relationships go on all levels. There's so many layers to these. So you're going to have to make it fit where it fit according to your life and how you live it and what you're going through. You know what I mean? So I'm going to say it. Be very careful. Let me tell you, I got a text today, and I hope the motherfucker listening. I hope you come on here and be listening to what I'm saying now or catch this live later. My daughter was alive. She was dating this guy. Somebody she knew from her past, I guess when they was younger. And I guess when he caught up with her, she caught up with him, they started dating for a hot second. It didn't last that long. He seemed to be a pretty decent guy. But I don't like none of her boyfriends. This is what she passed away, of course. And I don't like none of the answers. Ain't nobody good enough for, I think, even the ones that might be decent people. That's because I say I don't like the guys that she dated. That don't mean I think they horrible people. I just don't like them for her. I don't like the shit they do and the things they did and how they treated her and all that good shit. Things they done. They might sold a little drugs. They might took a little drugs or whatever. They might drink too goddamn much, according to me. So time then went by, they stopped talking, they stopped dating. She didn't had a couple of guys since then. No big deal. Nobody cares. Whatever. Soon she passed away. I'm on her page. I'm inboxing people to let them know that she is no longer here. The ones that I know that's familiar, the ones that steady in her inbox, like they don't know, like some people she may have had conversations with. So I let them know. Do you know he didn't say nothing about my condolences or nothing, right? He didn't say, my condolences, I'm so sorry for your loss. For real, what happened to my girl? None of that, right? So how long do you think it takes someone to learn the person that they are interested in? A lifetime. But I feel like if you will, it depends on how much time you spend with them in order to see enough of them in raw form on different levels to see if you want to go forward. You know what I'm saying? Now, the longer you with somebody, I don't care if it's 9 days or 9 years or 19 years, you're going to always see something about them that may change. They might go through some stuff. You might change. It might stay cool. It might get worse. You just don't know. But it don't take that long to be around somebody you're interested in to know if you want to go forward. Oh, okay. You say, I understand. Ain't nobody good enough for my babies and they grown. Hello. So yeah, do that make sense to you, striving? You know, let's just say like you met some guy and y'all work together, or y'all got a mutual friend who house y'all was at. This your girl and her man is his guy. So y'all kind of kicking it with them. So y'all kind of like liking each other. And 6 weeks then went by. And y'all been kicking it a little bit, and y'all kind of did a couple things on y'all own, but y'all ain't no couple. Y'all don't see each other like that. And then next thing you know, 3 months it went by. You know what I'm saying? Probably within that, depending on if y'all see each other, talk to each other once a week, or if y'all talk and see each other 3 times a week. Within that 6 week to probably 2 month span, you're going to know if he a lame, if he's somebody you want to talk to, or damn, his breath stank, or he laugh at everything, or I ain't know he like to get wet. He get high every time I see him. It ain't going to take you long to know if you want to keep going. So that's what I mean. So he didn't ever respond to my inbox and say nothing. And I ain't think nothing of it, but I recognize the bullshit. How he didn't, cause it said seen. It let me know he seen the message, but he didn't say nothing back. Now fast forward maybe a year or 2, year and a half, something like that. Time then went back. Next thing you know, I get a text message from him. And I straight up let him know. I said, I don't talk to nobody. I don't have time for phony kicking with none of the Pache fake friends, old friends, baby daddies, none of that shit. I don't got time for it. I said, I'll let you know she passed away. As soon as she passed away and you didn't say a word, it let me know you seen the message. You know what he said? Y'all know what he said? This motherfucker said, I'm sorry, I was going through something then. Now, you don't, that's just why I'm warning y'all about people. I'm talking about people, period. And just because I'm a woman, hell yeah, I'm going to talk to the women. And some black men have told me that I'm trying to advocate for women to be single. No, stupid ass man. I'm trying to advocate for women and men to be safe, to know how to discern who is good for you to keep getting to know, who the fuck you need to run for the border from. That's what I'm advocating for. If that means being by your goddamn self, that don't mean you got to be lonely or alone all the time. But that don't mean that you got to just settle because I don't want to be alone. Crazy ass. Yeah, y'all hit that like button, share the live for me, please, and thank you. Help me get to 10K. That's my goal. 10K. Hey, hey, hey. 10K. Hey, hey, hey. And I'm drinking on me a Modelo, by the way, y'all, just in case, just in case you was wondering. So he said I was going through something. You think I give a fuck about what you was going through? Something that's nothing that any of us is going through right this moment. You hear me? Not you, LaKay, Cheryl, me, Deb, anybody on the bushes. Look, ain't nothing none of y'all going through that's more important than me telling you your home girl that passed away. Oh, damn, that's fucked up. She passed away. Damn, that was my girl. But, you know, I ain't going to say nothing back because I'm going through some shit. I done lost my job. My new girlfriend pregnant. I don't want her to be. Or my boyfriend and slapped the shit out of me. He left me for my best friend. So all that trumps a motherfucker dying, right? Okay. You just let me know how weird you and a lot of other people are. So that just confirms and further let me know why I make the decisions I make to not talk in the fuck with certain people. And when I do, I'm coming hard like I come. Because I want you to know that this ain't what you want. And if you like me, you already know what it is. Because some people love that real. Because that real is real and ain't nobody on nothing but being real and loving and kind and have some fun sometimes. Ain't nobody, just because I'm raw and I cuss and I say this and I stand on what I stand on, that don't mean I'm a shit star. That don't mean I'm finna be calling, texting you and starting shit with you and talking about this and talking about that to argue with you. No, I'm gonna stay in my lane, mind my goddamn business. When we do talk, when we do get together, when we do hang out, when you need me as an ear, I'm gonna be just that. Okay, that's why I've been single for 10 years. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me see. Let me go up. Strive and say, agreed. Cheryl said, yeah, something ain't right about him. Hell no. That's why I've been single. I ain't even finished telling y'all a story. That's why I've been single for 10 years. For 10 years, I stayed to myself. Just my kids, my grandkids is all I need. Life teaches a whole lot. And you know, it's a beautiful thing. Can I come? You sure can. Let me put the link in there. Hold on. Anybody can come up. Let me put the what you call them. And while you coming up and finish telling the story. But you know what? What you saying about that? How you stay to yourself? The problem is when we stay to ourselves, and just help our families and love on our families, our grandkids, our kids. But what they out there doing? Bringing every motherfucker under the sun around you. Bringing every motherfucker around the sun in their house around their kids. Now, you know better. You didn't teach them better. You try to show them. You met one of their friends, like, I ain't really feeling her. But they going to live their life at any expense. If they very, very immature and young, they going to make their mistakes. We make mistakes. That's the heartbreaking part about that, is they got to go through what they got to go through to a certain extent. I don't think they need to go through all that shit, but some of they do, because we went through some shit. Nobody could tell us everything. They told us, we took the part we wanted, and the other shit we threw under the bus, and we learned the hard way. Okay, I'm putting the link up right now. Okay, there's the link. So, okay, I told him that. So I shut him down, didn't talk to him, blocked the number. Fast forward to today. Let me tell y'all what this stupid ass man said today. Text me, somebody said something about zelling me. So I don't know if it's one of the ladies or about the dance class or exercise, you know what I'm saying? Or just to show me love. I'm squinching and I ain't really paying attention. I'm like, who is this? I always use some money. So I'm like, no, that ain't no client. That ain't no subscriber. They talking about some money or some food or some shit. I'm like, I ain't gonna never turn down no money. Who is this? That's no question. How the hell you gonna ask somebody if they need some money? Come on now. Now, unless you asking rich and famous entertainer Denzel Washington, you need some money? Come on now. Anybody, average person that you know and what they've been through, know I take care of my 5 grandkids. Why the fuck would you ask me if I need some money? Okay, you should assume I need some money and just send it, right? So he said this, you ain't read the message, did you? Because when I said who was this, and I squinched and I said, oh hell no, this is damn. What the fuck? But I said, I always need some money, so what's up? So he's like, oh, I gotta say something about money to get you to talk to me. I don't talk to nobody. Now I ain't talking to you now. You the one that came from another number. I'm about to block this one. But if you're gonna send me a Zelle, I'm gonna most definitely take it. And any amount would do. You know, oh, I was trying to holler at you back then and let you know this, that, and the third, but you shut me down, blah, blah, blah. I said, look here, I'm a grown-ass woman, a grandmother and a mother, who only thing on her mind is surviving and taking care of these grandkids and having peace of mind. Fuck what you talking about. All that kid shit you talking about ain't enough for us to talk about. Then he had the nerve to put a message in that time about some, he was always attracted to me, no disrespect to me and my daughter. If you don't take your stupid ass, pea-brain ass on some goddamn well, I said, I don't give a fuck about none of that. But if you ever decide to send that Zelle, I'll open up this text again and thank you. And then I'm going to shut that bitch down again. That's nothing for me to talk about. I don't mind being cordial to anybody. Stranger, a person that I'm familiar with, associate. But as far as we go, I'm not thinking about you motherfuckers. All you phony motherfuckers act like y'all really cared about my daughter. Y'all ain't give a fuck about her, and I don't expect you to. It showed when the way y'all break up or whatever. And then when I told you she passed away, you didn't say shit. These people are weird, y'all. That's why I'm saying be very careful, y'all. Hey, Reba, anybody want to come up? There's the link. There is the link right there, Striving. But you're going to have to probably download the StreamYard and then open up your mic and stuff. But you can come up. You can do it from your phone or you can get on your laptop. So y'all be careful, okay? Men and women. Because there's so many things to be careful about. That's layers. See, that's one part right there. Now, what about the part of people you getting to know? Like she just said, what she said, what was her question? What percentage do you think each party should provide? Okay, I missed that question. Our first question is, how long do you think it takes someone to learn the person that they are interested in? And like I said, for y'all that wasn't here, it all depends on how long you be around them, how much time you spend with them, and how much stuff y'all reveal to each other. Some people interested in somebody, but they only talk on the weekend. They only see them like maybe even every weekend. And it's all shits and giggles. So you really don't know that person. And then some people like start off that way, but next thing you know, 5 weeks later, 2 weeks later, they spending like every other day together. He and she taking them to their family house, the different events, they going to the club. You know what I'm saying? You're seeing each other in different levels. Let me open this. Hold on, y'all. What the hell is this? Who was sending me this? One of y'all send me some stuff. Go lock that door, car for me. Lock the door up there for me. Thank you. But anyway, y'all, so yeah, something ain't right. What percentage do you think each party should provide? It all depends on the type of relationship. If you were in a situation like some women don't mind going 50-50. I don't mind going 50-50 with somebody that I'm already in a struggle with. We've been doing good. We married. We've been together a while. He's the provider. He 80%, I'm 20%, or he's 60, I'm 40, or whatever is needed. But he's really the provider. But something happened where he can't do it no more, right? So yeah, I got to step up. Or even when shit is good, he give you a house, you make it a home. But if you're talking about just you meet somebody and y'all been dating 3-5 months and you decide to move in together on some 50-50 shit, y'all need to have y'all own bedroom. You need to be able to just be friends. Not no goddamn, oh, this your man. You can't confuse the two because that's when the problems come in my opinion, allegedly. Because why would I go 50-50 with a man I plan on being married to and all that good shit, right? You know what I'm saying? I could just get a roommate and I ain't got to give up no ass. I ain't got to listen to no sob stories. I ain't got to do what the fuck he say do. I ain't got to play my role as no wifey type woman, fiance. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing all them tricks and shit. And I'm paying 50-50. That's just how I think about it. Some people don't mind. They want to be this power couple. They got this illusion of inclusion in their goddamn head. And then when they find out Billy Joe is sleeping around with some of everybody and he ain't really claiming you like that, and then throw it in your face when you find out on some other level like you crazy, like you thought it was this and wasn't that. Because some of the men will make you think that you should do 50-50. And you can if you want to, but not if you my man and I'm listening to you. I'm going to be this traditional woman for you. And you want me to go 50-50 too? And I got to shut up? No, I'm not doing that. Now, the question is, how do y'all think about it? Let me scroll down. I'm going to make sure I don't miss no. Hey, Tashana. Hey, Shannon. That's why I was scrolling back because I had missed that comment from her. I want her to come up and tell her testimony. She said that cannot come up. I have a testimony. Yes, she can. I mean, it's like anybody can answer this for me. Why would you meet somebody and you hitting it off and you laughing and y'all having a good kiki time and you like the intimacy and they seem like a keeper and y'all, you know what I'm saying? The beginning stages, it's like, keep it like that. Cool. Meet me at the club. Meet me with my friends. You bring your friend, I bring my friend. You know what I'm saying? On some old P. Diddy, Biggie Small shit. Me at the bar around 2. You know what I'm saying? Go home. Even if you're going to do whatever you're going to do. Keep those things in perspective. Stop letting guys come to your house when they get ready, kick off their shoes, and stay as long as they want when they get ready. And then when I come over and ask you what such and such at, when you last time you talked to him, about 2 days ago, when you gonna see him? I don't know. And then next thing you know, he pops up, you let him in. Those type of things. You say 50-50 is a scam. One person always ends contributing more in one way than the other. But it's like, why would you get in a relationship like that? I mean, I'm talking about like damn near fiance married. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you like 16, 17 years old and y'all both about to graduate high school and y'all both talking about going to college and y'all got a baby on the way, and you know what I'm saying? This was like the 80s where he could go to get out of high school and go wood shop. Everything he learned in the auto, he can go get a job. You can't do that shit no more unless you learn on your own, maybe you got some doors and you network with people. They ain't teaching these kids these type of things in high school to go get no job. But I'm just giving a hypothetical. If y'all 16, 17 years old, y'all been teenage boyfriend, girlfriend for about a year or two, and y'all both got hopes and dreams, yeah, y'all can be that power couple going 50-50. I don't have no problem with that. Because y'all build it. But once y'all get y'all degrees and y'all get them jobs and y'all get them salaries popping off, he is going to be the main provider. Then y'all get married. Then y'all may have a baby already, or you might be ready to plan for a baby. It's levels to this. You don't meet no motherfucker in the street or on your job and say, I like you and I like you too. Let's go 50-50. That's fucking nuts. That's nuts. That is straight up nuts. Y'all hit the like button, share the live. Y'all help me get to 10K. I'm sipping on this Modelo, talking my ish. Anybody want to come up? The link is in the comment section. I'm still waiting on striving adversities. Come on up, girl. There go that thunder shit. Hey, guess I'm for real. I mean, it's like it don't even make no sense. I bet not one man, one woman get up here and tell me why you would go 50-50 in the dough. Once you together, you married, you've been living together for a while, y'all establish some shit. He's the man, you the woman, you play wifey duties, he provides, you clean up, you buy little groceries and toiletries, he out there working hard, paying the mortgage. That's cool. But if something happens, yeah, you gonna come pick up the little slack. He's been the main provider for 5, 10, 15 years. Now Jerry fucked up now. He can't work no more. So yeah, the little income you got coming, or you might have to go get a job because you in better shape. That's different. Y'all walking in relationships talking about what 50-50. The fuck up out of here. I don't even know your ass. I don't even know if you believe in Satan. I don't know your real name. I just heard them call you baby. I don't even know if you know what I'm saying? If you're really 25 or 45 like you said you is. These people be lying. Get to know people first. And then, first of all, be real with yourself. Get to know if you're willing to really do that. Is that really what you want? Or is that just what the world has painted that we as people, as men and women, is supposed to do with each other? That's what we're supposed to want. We're supposed to want each other. We're supposed to get married one day. We're supposed to have a house and get a dog with a white picket fence and name his ass Rover. We're supposed to go out on vacations. You're supposed to do all these things. Are you really that woman? Do you keep a clean house now? Or you wait until you meet your good man? Then you're going to start cleaning up, right? If you ain't already living like you a married woman, then you can hang it up. You can hang it up. Kiss your ass goodbye. Stop fooling yourself. Stop acting like he need to do this, and I want this type of man, and blah, 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 this. And, or him saying, and she got to be a ride or die. She got to work. I need 50-50. I need help. It's hard times out here. Stay single, goddammit. Get you a roommate. Go to the YMCA and rent a room. Get a community building and rent that room where y'all share the bathroom in the hallway. Why bring a woman in that relationship and then got to learn to have a baby with her? You can't afford to date. Let's just keep it real. You can't afford to. Stop bringing babies in the world just for your own selfish ass reasons, just to have that picture perfect on the outside looking into your friends. Because there's a lot of women out here jealous of their friends who married or about to be married or living with a man and had that same man for a while, and they done ran through man or ain't had a man in a long time. They looking like, oh, I'm so lonely. Everybody got somebody but me. But you don't know what they really going through. You don't know the ins and outs of it. And if you had that from the man you think you want it from, you wouldn't even want it. It's just the idea of it. Okay, let me check my phone real quick, y'all. Y'all get in the comments. Get in the comments or come on up here and talk to me. Now, I want y'all perspective too. I'm here to do relationship advice. And today, I'm telling y'all, be careful. Stop thinking everybody think like you. Want the same thing as you. Believe in everything you believe in when it comes to religion, politics, and all that. Hey, Tina. Say, hey, Rox, I have to move by May 30th. Still looking for 4-bedroom. I ain't think on now, man, right now. I'm happily divorced. Hello. That's right. Stay focused. And even when you do get it and you relax, you can breathe and everything in place. And you ain't worried about how you going to pay for everything is good. And you thankful, you grateful. You grateful and thankful now. I'm sure you thanking the creator of heaven and earth, whoever you call him, every day. When things good and bad. But sometimes when women get that job and women got their kids in school enrolled and everything good and they got their shoes and their hair done and their job ain't tripping no more and they got their place and they got everything in place that's not going to interfere with that job or them kids going to daycare and school. It's lovely. They take that deep breath, sit down, throw their hands up and say, damn, but I need a man. And that's where y'all fuck up at. That's where you fuck up at. You want to bring a man and everything is already good. It's already good. When it's time for you to meet that right man, he gonna come. You know, or it's gonna be the wrong man gonna come. And guess what? You gonna know it and you gonna keep on moving. But if you ain't even paying attention, you focus and distracted and delusional, you're gonna think every man come your way, it's gonna be the right man. You think that every man you got them to get with or show interest in you, you supposed to smile back and be grateful that he even noticed you. No, you don't. You be polite to people. You treat them with respect. Coming and going, walking past them out in the street, bumping them to them at the club. There's no need to be nasty at all. But you can also, you know, be on your own and let them know nicely that you're not interested. Whether you got to lie, telling you like women or whatever you got to say. Hey, Hazel, come on in. Come on in. I'm still waiting on thriving. I mean, striving. I'm talking about thriving. Striving, thriving. Y'all know what I mean. She said, I'm going to put it up here so y'all can see. So how was y'all Wednesday today? Deborah Ray said hi. Hazel said hi, Deborah Ray. And some of my older ladies or experienced ladies and been around the block or two and been married for a while, been in relationships, have kids that's grown. Y'all can, you know, put some input on what I'm saying. Because I know some people that's like, I would say some people I know that's in their 40s don't mind doing 50-50. But that's a good way to be a victim. That's a good way for a man to act like he's looking for somebody to be 50-50 with. And you got to ask yourself, why is he looking for that? Why is that his mindset? When we are supposed to be taught or watched, even on TV or in our own families, we've seen grandma and grandpa, we've seen mom and dad, we've seen uncle and auntie. And some of the times we didn't. After that shit broke up, all you seen was chaos. But still, the picture that everybody paints is that a man's supposed to provide for his woman, his wife. If he don't care nothing about it, he just, you know, she just a little honey dip he kick it with every now and then. It's all good. He treats sometimes, she treats sometimes, or he never treats. Maybe she treats all the time. You just never know. It's just different situations. You take a sip of this beer. Well, if you come back striving, I got you right here. I'm going to put the link in there one more time, y'all. Anybody want to come up? But I had to share that story with y'all because that's a young man we talking about. He about my daughter age, if not a year younger too. Coming at me like that. Hazel said, I'm not doing 50-50. I believe in helping, but not 50-50. Hell no. Then you still got to listen to him. That don't even make sense. This is not Three's Company. This is not an 80s sitcom. You know? I believe a man should provide and the woman is to help. The woman is to do, if he give her a house, she make it a home. You know what I'm saying? But you 9 times out of 10, these people that's doing the 50-50, the woman already got a place. The woman already got a place, or she's saving for a place while she living with her mama, and she dating little Jim Joe, Baby, Ray, and 6 months later, she got enough money, she got a place, she moves in. All the while that she's dating him, before she get her place, they just see each other, get in where they get in, get a hotel room, whatever they do. But now she got her place. Without his help, he ain't gave no money on it. He ain't planned. He ain't help her look for it. He didn't say, oh, can I be a part of this? Because I'm going to be coming to visit you. Like, what neighborhood you thinking about moving to? Like, how many bedrooms? You know what I'm saying? Maybe once we get closer, we decide we're going to really, you know, make this thing happen. And we're going to, you know, be a couple. Then maybe, you know, we can get a bigger place, or I'll move in with you and I'll take care of the rent and maybe the light bill and you do everything else. You know what I'm saying? They saying 50-50. All while doing whatever he want to do. Hey, KM, there's a difference in a chew can and on expense account. Huh? Hold on. You say there is a difference in a chew can and an expense account. Now that's different. I never heard that before. Come on up here and break it down, Hayes. What's going on, KN? We just over here having relationship advice. And I told them the story of one of my daughter who passed away, ex-boyfriends tried to come at me talking about he liked me, no disrespect to me or my daughter. You sound like a fucking idiot. These are the type of men who have been dropped on their fucking head one time too many. I mean, I know I might have a certain look to certain people. They might think I'm slow or something, or desperate because I'm older. Oh, she'll be glad to get some attention from a man or from me as a man. She'll love the fact that I'm saying, oh, I like you. I think you're a nice lady and you look sexy for your age and all that old bullshit. Man, you better check my file. I don't want to be bothered. I don't even like y'all right now. Period. I ain't liked you for a long motherfucking time. And don't plan on like. I'm not saying like, I mean like that. I adore y'all as men, human beings, but not for me. Not for me. Okay, Deanna say, when I was married, I worked because I wanted to, but my husband paid the majority of the bills. I made the house a home and do my wifely duties until he stopped doing his duties. Now, that's what I'm talking about, Deanna. That makes sense. Ain't nothing wrong with having your own little extra money in the house or having extra money for the house while he do the bulk of the important things that's going to make y'all survive without, if everything, you know what I'm saying, without your help, him paying that mortgage or that rent and maybe one or two of those on utilities and every now and then buying toiletries. The main things that's going to make y'all be okay is being paid for by him. He's doing what he got to do. He's reliable. He's not calling off. He's not jumping from job to job. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the little money you got, you know, your income, no matter how little it was, how big it was, you went to work because you wanted to work. You want to save money maybe for the vacations that was coming. You have some extra money, y'all going y'all family vacation. You say, I have to cook now because he looks like his pocket doesn't mean it's so. Oh, okay, Hazel. You put me up on game. Thank you. I like that. I have to cook now because he looks like his pockets are full of money. Doesn't mean it's so. Right. And see all those assumptions like, oh, if I be this type of woman, or he expect me to do this, or I know if I make her my woman, if I like her, if I say this and I spend time with her, you know, because they're not doing that. Back in the day, you would have those conversations. You wouldn't really do no too much assuming, maybe for a few weeks, but then y'all gonna have that conversation and it's gonna be said outright in front of everybody that y'all hang with. Everybody will see y'all, always see y'all together, and no, ain't no confusion about it. People at the job now. But now I don't know if they have these conversations. They just do what they do, and if it work out to where I want to call you my man and you call me your woman, or you ask me to marry you one day down the line, it happens that way. But other than that, meanwhile, the babies keep coming. The babies keep coming. He don't really know if it's his because y'all ain't got that type of relationship like that. He ain't been knowing you but maybe 3 months. So he already assuming you a hoe. And you know what I'm saying? They already assume you loose as a goose and they don't know who you been with. But for some reason, some women assume men tell the truth about everything they say out their fucking mouth, like he Captain Saferhoe. Well, he said his baby mama be tripping, and he said that his job fired him because blah blah. Like everything that he done told you, what little bit he told you is the truth. You got to already assume that he's a fucking liar, that he has a disease, that he beats women. You got to assume the worst about these people, and then they prove to you that you was wrong. But no, we're doing it backwards. We assume they the best people in the fucking world until they prove to us that they not. And by that time, it could be too late for some people. They get to stalking you and shit. Hey, Gracie. Hey. Say, hey, Miss Rocks and everybody in the chat. That's great, y'all. Come on in. No matter what you do, you can't keep a man that don't want to be kept. And it wasn't enough for me to let them go. Exactly. Say, hey, 18 and a half years of marriage, 4 kids. We peacefully handle things and remain friends right now today. As co-parents and grandparents, we've been friends for 30. That's how it's supposed to be. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I know what you're talking about. That's a beautiful thing. That's what adults do. Unfortunately, every woman, every man ain't gonna G for it. When you leave some of these women and some of these men, they gonna cause you pure hell. If you got kids by now, I want you to see them. They might try to set you up. They might lie and say you did something to them. Some people ain't wrapped too tight. It goes back to what I just said. Stop assuming everybody normal. or everybody think like you, like everybody parent like you, and everybody believe in God like you, or the same God like you. Everybody would, you know what I'm saying, believe that, like, you might think it's okay for your 14-year-old to start dating, but the guy you really feeling and getting close to and talking about having babies with, possibly pregnant by already, believe that she need to be 18. You know what I'm saying? Or he ain't going no church, and not because he just don't want to go, but he don't believe in God. But you ain't find that out till after you screwed him so many times, and now you're addicted to it. That's what I'm talking about. Say, hey, Miss Reba, and it's glad to see you're doing better. Yes. Hey, Shannon, what's going on? Come on in here, y'all. Get on this chat with me and talk. Y'all ain't got to show y'all stuff. You see, I ain't showing myself. Well, it looked like the tornado is over, y'all. It didn't last. It didn't seem like it lasted that long. It passed over us pretty fast. You say, I didn't want to marry an out-of-work couch potato. I had a good job, and I couldn't take her, and I could take care of myself. Right. Right. And my daughter said she had her mindset was she wasn't looking for no man to necessarily take care of her. She said that's not was her goal to like necessarily find a man that, okay, like one of the qualifications to date him is he got to take care of her. You got to have a good job and take care of her. Her thing was she wanted to uplift him. And I know what she meant about that part. And that's a great quality to have as a woman, but not in the door. You can't have that mindset dating people you just meeting. You don't know what's the truth, what's a lie, who is they married to, if they on the sex offenders list. You don't know these people. You just don't know. I hope you're healing as good as I am, Reba. I hope you're feeling pretty good. I feel wonderful, magnificent, and I don't take it for granted. So I hope you're feeling just as good as me after your surgery. Do you understand? Relationships are in my radar right now. God is working with me, and I have to do that alone. Right. That's what I was meaning about when I said earlier about we're so busy, especially younger women, so busy looking for Mr. Right. He got a car, he got a job, he nice to me, he fine, he got dreadlocks. You know, depending on your age group and your mindset. But have you checked yourself out yet? Are you okay? He could be the right one. Why would God send the right man your way if you still dealing with childhood trauma, or you still don't understand why you act the way you act and feel the way you feel, and you going through depression for whatever reason? That's not the time to be trying to date nobody. They said it's headed our way. Oh, really? It just passed over us. Where you at? What state you in, Grace? Shannon say, you right, Rox. Us single women need to be careful in these days. Yeah, men and women. Women out here setting men up too. But you know, I'm going to always focus on women because I'm a woman. And I advocate for women to be safe and know how to date. This is why our kids, when they 13, 15, 16, be doing what they doing, because they following our lead. We're not teaching them. Thinking that she can have a boyfriend. Why does she need a boyfriend for? She need to be taught that liking boys is normal and natural. Liking girls is normal and natural. You're a boy, whatever, however you get down. But it's not normal to think that you're going to be able to go do whatever you want to do. That's just like saying your 13-year-old daughter come to you and say, I'm ready to have intimacy. Can you give me some birth control? What are you going to tell her? Are you going to say, no, you're too young, I'm not doing that? Why do you want to do that? And talk to her about it. Now, let's compare your 13-year-old daughter saying she want intimacy with her boyfriend or boy she like, compared to your 13-year-old daughter telling me she likes women and she want to be intimate. What would you say? If it's not okay for your 13-year-old daughter to be intimate with her 14-year-old boyfriend that she's getting to know, and you know him and you know his mom a little bit, you cool with him like that, and you know of it. If that's not cool, it's not cool for your 13-year-old daughter to tell you that I like women and I'm going to be intimate. Either way is wrong. They still children. That's my point. Are you in Michigan? It's important to be equally yoked. Yep, but how can we get equally yoked when we don't know who we are? The woman don't know who she is. When I say woman, I'm talking about 18 and over. And we know just because you 18, the law say you grown, or you 21, the law say you grown. You still don't know shit from shine over. You still trying to figure this thing called life out. You still got ways about you, you know what I'm saying? Or you trying to figure it out. You say it's scary out there. You don't know who to trust. That's why you can't. That's the whole point. While I'm having these type of conversations, you can't trust nobody. You got to assume the worst about everybody. Now, you don't go around telling them that. You don't treat them like shit. That's not what I mean. But when you date somebody, or you talking to somebody, you always going to the same person's house. Y'all got friends in common, but y'all have sidebar conversations. So slowly but surely, he letting you know, and you kind of feeling him slowly. You can't just assume because y'all got the same friends, y'all work at the same job, or y'all like the same weed man. Y'all get your weed from, or y'all like tacos and shit on Tuesday. That's a good person. You can't assume that. You hope it. But you got to keep looking. You got to keep waiting. You got to have discernment. And when you see that first sign, that flashing sign, you can't wait until he snap out on you and just do a DoorDash. I say a DoorDash because DoorDash be japping the fuck out. She be going off like a whole totally different person. So this guy's always been cool, laid back, smooth, you know what I'm saying? Laughing, he dance a little bit. Everybody like him. He like everybody. And then you finally see that side where he jump off like we ain't never seen before. That's what I'm talking about. That's when you need to like, ain't no disgusting like, well, maybe you need to get counseling and all that. You need to run for the border. Trust me. You say this generation don't want to listen to us who speak a lot from experience. Yep. No, they don't. They think we don't know what we talking about. And we ain't doing them, giving them some knowledge. You do it your way. Everybody's situation is different when it comes to like what you're going to go through as a 16-year-old young woman, 18, 21, 25 and up. That's going to depend on your environment, the people you rely on your life. I'm giving basic foundation of life on how you deal with people, and how you teach people how to treat you, men, women, jobs, social associates, neighbors. This go all across the board. Because you can't be so standing strong and smart in your relationship with your man, but you dumb as hell when it comes to the world and people run all over you. Your job make you stay overtime all the time. And you like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Co-workers be roasting you and getting you to do all the work. And you be like, okay. You got to know how to stand on your shit all the way across the board. You say, glad you healing well. Hey, Safar, how you doing? Say, I'm 59. And I got tired of having bad marriages and relationships. I had to step back and find out who I am. Okay. See, that's what I'm talking about. You recognize that. You recognize that. I'm just going back up to see. You say, I'm blessed, you guys. Less pain, just dealing with the swelling. Yeah, I think that's where I was with it too. If I was to go back in my mind, knowing when we talked and you said you had just had it, that's like that second week. It's that soreness. Like you got to be careful when you sit and when you stand up. I'm gonna say like 3.5 weeks going to 4, you're gonna be feeling almost normal. Yeah, because right now, I had the surgery February 6th, 2 weeks from that. So the 16th of March made 6 weeks for me. I feel like 80%, 85% completely healed. I've been lifting up heavy things, cases of water, dancing. I've been doing everything I normally was doing, basically. But the difference is I'm not doing it on the level I was doing it. It's not like I'm going to just keep doing, sweeping, pulling up waters, dragging this, blah, 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 washing out the tub. You know what I'm saying? Get up, dance, make up the bed. I'm not doing it like that. I'm doing it in moderation. Hey, Nerly, how you doing? Say that Mandela effect we talk about all the time. Yes, sir. We doing good. Yeah, you're going to be fine. So grateful. You know, it's amazing what the body can do, y'all. It is amazing what our bodies can do. And that just really, confirm and really make me smile to see the Creator at work. That's what I'm really trying to say. It's like another way to know that He created us like this and He takes care of us and our bodies are amazing. These little skin suits that we in, and he gave us while we in this, on this physical, our spirits in these skin suits. Deanna say, I taught my kids the streets and common sense. That gal of mine gave me a run for my money. She's 23, but she finally realized I was right about everything I was fussing about. Yep. They act like they got to do it on their own. You say, I made a video just for you. I just now remember to say your name, but even better, just make a comment and I will tell people to visit people from there. Okay. I'm going to go check it out. Yeah. Like my daughter used to tell me, you think I'm dumb? No, you think I'm dumb? No, I just don't think you're aware or paying attention. That's the difference. Dumb is totally different if we would like use that term. Some people just like, in other words, they'll be like somebody on the spectrum or something. And they don't really see the game being pulled over their eyes. People will take advantage of you because you kind of got a little situation going on to where people can finesse you. But the average person that's, working with a full deck, no, you don't have that problem. Kyla, would you bring that to me, please? God made women phenomenal. Yes. Grace said, I'm 60. I didn't know you were 60, girl. Go ahead. Been married 37 years. I didn't date much because I knew who I was, what I wanted, and had good insight and discernment. I was also schooled by wise, older women. That right there in itself is a blessing. You know how so many women don't have access to that? Their mama's not teaching them nothing, or she's not that mom's a bad person. My mama never told me none of this. My mama never told me nothing about no men, relationships, nothing. She barely came to see me perform when I was a teenager in these dance shows. But I know my mama loved me. Her situation was caused by what she dealt with growing up as a child. It didn't have nothing to do with her not loving me. She just didn't know how. Here, take that. How to express and how to do that. Every woman can't be like that. They can't. Every man can't be like that. No matter how hard they may want to try. My mother used to go to school as a kindergartner and go out the back door. Her father and mother would drop her off at the front door. She'd go in and go out the back door and go outside and play by herself all day and pretend like she'd been at school. So that tells you something was going on with my mother. She told me that story many times. You say we tried to save them from pitfalls of the world we went through, but they have to walk their own paths. Right. Yep, they do. Hey, Fit to Flexing, how you doing? These women be thinking they slick. You can tell when they doing something because they never want to let you see that fall. That's people, period, Fit to Flexing. There's men and women doing that. So that's a people thing right there. I hear you, though. Yeah. But I understand why you would say that because you ain't dating no men. You saying women, right? Like you have been through situations and dated women or been around women and kicked it with women and they had a phone turned upside down. Yeah, men do that too. That's a dead giveaway. You may as well went on and told that person that, yeah, I'm out here in these streets like that. Oh, yeah, I know we married, but I got bitches calling my phone. So, yeah, I'm going to turn it over. And I don't want to have to deal with your mouth. So, yeah, you see it turned over. Pretend like you don't know, but you know. You know what I mean? You said we taught our kids if they couldn't meet their own expectations, then don't expect for others to meet them. That's right. Now, that make a lot of sense, Grace. Thank you. Deanna said, you right, Fit to Flex, and that's a red flag. Oh, yeah. I don't know why they think people slow like we ain't catching it. First of all, anytime you always on your phone, that is somebody that's always noticed. Because who's constantly on their phone unless they at work, and that's what they do, answer the phone. But if you always walk around with the phone to your ear, or you always pushing buttons, not just scrolling, looking at social media, laughing, watching videos, watching YouTube, that's a difference. Because you would let people hear that ain't no secret. But if you all quiet and next thing you know, somebody come and you get up and walk away, or you turn the phone over and while y'all sitting there playing, talking and listening to music, watching movies, you got the phone turned upside down. Like, that's insulting to me. You think I'm that fucking dumb? That makes a lot of sense, Grace. I like that. Wood, the only one. You know, that's what I thought about Wood. Wood, the only one I know stay in his phone. Boy, he sleep with that phone in his hand, I bet. He got one baby in one arm and the phone in the other arm. Bless his heart. But he got goofy over there thinking that, oh, he just gambling from the phone. Like you can't go from the gambling screen to the text screen to talk to whoever you talking to. You can multitask on the phone. I'm on the phone right now while I'm up here talking to y'all. I go from my text to my YouTube studio to my email, okay? I ain't got to be doing the same thing. You can't see. All you see is me on the phone, and you see my thumbs moving, my fingers move. But hey, you find a goofy, bump their head. If people know what I'm trying to give and point out, teach, call it what you will, had I had this, you wouldn't have Peaches of the world. You wouldn't have the Peaches of the world. And these women out here getting beat down by their boyfriends, take them back, beat down, still with them, beat down, still with them, beat down, still with them, beat down, still with them. And then trying to convince others that it's okay and it's normal. No, it's not. It's not okay and it's not normal. Y'all normalized it, but not me. I'm good on that. I don't know nobody touching me. I got so mad when I found out that my daughter, years ago, before we came this way, I'm talking about probably 2012, 2013. And some of her friends was telling me that her boyfriend at the time back then was beating on her. And I didn't know. She didn't tell me. That made me so mad because I'm the type of mother will go take a goddamn folding chair and slap the shit out of one of their boyfriends or whatever, whoever. I was that type of mom. I wasn't scared, but some women feel like they can handle on their own and they don't want to tell because they ain't ready to walk away from the relationship. They forgave them. You know what I'm saying? They pushed his buttons and they probably deserved it, or I hit him first, whatever the case may be. No, no. That really pissed me off. And that nut steady having babies for him, thinking she doing something. Yeah, it's some sad shit. And the more I think about her and people like her, because she ain't the only one, you know, it's a lot. People being finessed by these people from Africa, Arab, India, telling them to call them on WhatsApp, and they communicating, talking about they in the army and they fighting the army of the United States in Yemen, and they don't have no money. The food sucks, so they end up sending them money. It's like, how y'all being finessed by the dumb shit like that? That don't even sound right. If I was 14 years old, that wouldn't sound right to me. I had enough sense, even at a young age, to know that if anybody gonna fight for anybody's war, that if they ain't feeding you, why are you there? They supposed to be protecting you, feeding you, and all that. But some of these grown-ass women falling for that. How? You see all these stories on YouTube when I was scammed by Akbar for $8,000 and come to find out there are other women just like me. How? You never seen them. You might have FaceTimed somebody. I remember one of them guys tried to finesse me on Instagram back in like 2013, 2014 or something. He tried to act like he was trying to talk to me on the phone, FaceTime. All the time it was a video. Yeah. Ooh, I guess Strive and changed her mind. She said she wanted to come up and tell her story. I really want to hear it. Anybody want to come up and tell a testimony before I get out of here? I'll be here about 15 more minutes and then I'm going to head on up out of here. I just wanted to come chop it up because I'm doing these relationship advices on Wednesdays through the whole month of March. April, I'm not going to be doing it. Or if I do, I'm going to tweak it out and I'm going to do some other stuff as well. No more? What else?
Barbecue chips, Cheetos.
Give me the Cheetos. Thank you so much. Woo! We don't get none of that right now. Go sit down. Get out. See you. We want to be you. Anybody want to come up? I'm gonna put the link in there. I did it twice already. I'm gonna put it one more time, y'all. Come on up and holler, holler, holler at me. I like the engagement. I like when y'all talk back. I like when y'all tell y'all stories and y'all little situationships or experiences. You said, Rox, you feeling down. How you feeling now? Right now, I feel a little better. Yeah, I don't know if maybe it was the weather. Because when I came out the store earlier, I had to go take care of some business. When I came out, I noticed how dark the clouds was. I didn't know nothing about no thunderstorm watch or none of that. I'm just thinking like, oh, it rained or it's about to rain. And I ain't think much of it. Got on in the Uber, came home. And as I got to sitting here and laying here, I was feeling some type of way. You know those feelings come and go. As long as they don't last, then I'll be all right. Because it's not like a depressed feeling or I'm sad thinking about my daughter, my mother feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those that's like, I don't know what, something's off. Like, what is that? So I'm thinking maybe it's the weather. So it's the weather. I've been feeling a little tired myself. Okay. Some people think they slicker than an owl. Ooh, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Shannon, I don't know what it was. I don't think I could chalk it up to was the weather. And just those feelings come out of the blue every now and then, just as a human being and what I've been going through. So, even though I'm not really depressed about my daughter today, not really thinking about it on that level of sadness today, it's just there. It can fester at any time, whether I'm really realizing that's it or not. That's gonna be a lifelong thing I'm gonna go through till I'm out of here, till I'm out this skin suit. You know what I mean? I know this big cold is here. So yeah, I had to tell y'all that story. That boy probably 32, 35, somewhere up in there, try to come holler at me like I'm some old thirsty ass woman. Why would you want to talk to somebody old enough to be your damn mama? I mean, literally old enough to be your mom. You must need a place to stay. Guys that do that, they be like, they didn't ran out of all their options. They didn't try this, they didn't try that. They didn't really want to go there with Miss Jenkins. You know what I'm saying? They stayed at the YMCA for a little while. They got in some trouble, went to jail for 2-3 months, got out. Sister said he couldn't stay there. You know what I'm saying? Mama ain't here no more, so she ain't got his back. Now, let me think about Miss Jenkins. Let me call her. Maybe I can. Come on, taking me and our grandkids out. Where you gonna take us? And you ain't even got the Zelle money to send me today. You gonna text me acting like you trying to send some money as we okay. Let me know if y'all need some money or some groceries just for you to tell me I gotta wait to payday. If you don't get your stupid looking ass out my face, get your goofy ass out my face. You say my child died 24 years ago and it never goes away. I'm so sorry. My condolences to you, right? It ain't going nowhere. People treat it like it's an event. They think that, oh, you lost your child. That was 10 years ago. That was 5 years ago. They think you're supposed to bounce back in 3 months, 3 weeks, 6 months, and just go back to partying and being the life of the party or going to work, washing windows, being in relationships. You know what I'm saying? Focusing on your man, focusing on your life, going to Jamaica. Some people do. That's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But not everybody. Fit to flex and say, another red flag is she always wants to hang up the phone with whoever she talking to. Anytime you come in the room, she doing something she ain't got no business. She probably talking about your ex. 9 times out of 10 when women do that. Because see, women, if we talking to another man and we got a man or we around a man that we talking to, we ain't gonna do that. Women don't really sneak like that. That's not a woman thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, if she talking to a man and, it's kind of like they not in a relationship, but it's not like she want her guy to see her talking to, even though it ain't nothing. She'll hang out of respect for that, but it ain't nothing. But if she really digging another dude, and every time you come in the room as a man and you see her hang up, that's because she talking about your ass. Because we ain't stupid enough to even put ourselves in a position to show that we like somebody else when we talking to somebody on some old janky shit. We ain't doing that. We're gonna wait till your ass go to work. We're gonna do all the talking, screwing, lying, playing, laughing that we want to do while you gone. Why risk it? We don't do that. Only people who do that is a slow woman would do that. Something wrong with her. Or she ain't talking to no man. She talking about you to her friend. Oh, girl, he just walked in the room. Can't stand his ass. Ooh, you say, that's right. You can't demand something from somebody else if you wouldn't do the same. Don't expect somebody to do something for you that you wouldn't do for them. Yeah, I agree. But I think that's pretty wild to see. You know, got something is wrong in your brain to think that it's okay to even come at a woman like that. Bad enough you didn't even send your condolences for the daughter that you was dating. You didn't even send your condolences. Then you think it's okay to try to come at the mama, talking about, can I bring some wine over? Can I take you and the kids out? Shut your dumb ass up. You say, I've never been able to handle two men. I let them know when I wasn't feeling him. Right. Shit. Nobody got time for that. That's some old. Now, maybe today's generation, they might be playing them games, calling everybody bruh, so you would be confused all the time. Bruh, she screwing or used to screw. I don't know what they doing now, but the time I came up, I'm 58. Time I came up, and we weren't doing that. We wasn't even accused of sleeping with somebody else. Even if you did, people been sleeping around on each other and lying to each other since the beginning of time. But it was just something about those days that when a person knew that they was with that woman and that woman was with that man, even though he might go cheat every now and then, everybody know he be on the west side sometime with Lolita. You know what I'm saying? But when his main woman got pregnant, he didn't say, that's just my baby mama. He didn't accuse her. I don't know how I know I'm the daddy. That didn't happen. Because he knew he was tearing that ass up, and he knew that was his woman. He knew he lived together, and he know they've been together a long time. And that might not even been his goddamn baby. But baby, today, ooh, child, I wouldn't want to be in this day and time trying to date nobody. Say if I was like 17 to 25 years, shit. Y'all missed it. I'm sorry. Y'all generation missed it. Y'all out here dating demons and these people on demon time. They don't know they ass from a hole in the wall. They po broke and lonely. They think they entitled. You supposed to do this. You supposed to do that. This the type of shit they need to be teaching them in whatever school they got them enrolled in. Life skills and discernment, because they sure ain't born with it. You know, how to say no to drugs, not say no to drugs, but how to fucking say no to drugs. Like popping pills is not cute. Smoking so-called weed is very risky because you don't know if that's ganja, Reggie, or what's been stepped in it, and rat poison on it, and chemtrails on it, and people farting all on it. You don't know what the hell you get. You say, always been told that I am brutally honest. That's a beautiful thing, Grace. That's why I like you. Hey, she. Hey, beautiful Ready Rocks and mods and chats. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Yes, it's Relationship Wednesday advice, y'all. And the beautiful thing about this is y'all get in the comments and voice your opinion about what I'm talking about. Or you get to come up and tell your testimony, your story, what you've been through. And it can help somebody. Now, some things everybody gonna go through on their own. No matter what you tell your niece, your nephew, your daughter, you know what I'm saying? The younger generation, they gonna go through some things. But some things you don't have to go through. Y'all choose to go through. You choose to. You don't give a damn about what nobody told you. You don't care what you seen with your own eyes for 5 years in a row in your life. That if you do this, this gonna possibly happen, right? Because that's what the peach patch peasants always accusing of us, praying on somebody's downfall. That ain't praying on nobody's downfall to tell what the fuck gonna happen if you do this. If you smoke crack, let me be clear, you will be addicted to it. If you shoot heroin in your arms or snort it, you will be. Ain't no maybe to it. Ain't no because I said it, it's gonna happen. That's not how that fucking work. Okay. Now, I can say if you got 2 or 3 girlfriends, you might get caught up and it could end up real kind of like bad and go to the left. But it's a chance that might not never happen. They might not never find out about each other and you just doing what you do. That's totally different. But if you out here as a mother of twins and you got them all willy-nilly, grab them like a sack of potatoes, let them sit down on the damn donut with their eyes all up to the sun, talk about, oh, they playing possum. No, they not. They can't see, silly ass girl. They tried to open their eyes to see what's going on around them. They hear what's going on. So they tried to see, but they couldn't because you got them laid up flat on their back with their face all the way up to the sun. That's crazy. So by me saying she needs to be stopped for something bad happen, I'm praying on her downfall, right? So that's not a true statement. If she's not stopped, if she don't do better, if she don't get some fucking sense about herself and stop trying to do everything for clicks and views and be more careful with her children, something bad might not happen. They not at risk. The fact that I said it can happen, how could you even speak that? How could you even say that? Because it's a true statement. You say, that's right, Roxy. I call a dog, a hog, period. Right? Simple answers. You say, yes, Reddy, we on the same page. I say it's a dumb, still doing drugs and not standing on business. They are consequences to doing wrong and living wrong. Right, I can't take 5 of my grandkids to the water park and let them do all willy-nilly. Let them go backwards on it. Let them flip off of it. You got them babies in the water like ain't nobody else in the water that can splash and make the things turn over. And even if you got them quick, they still got the water in their nose by the time you get them. They still got that water chlorine shit in their eyes by the time you get them. And you're going to have to pump that shit up out of them. And the first thing the doctor and the ER going to want to know is, why was they in the water? You listen to a bunch of kids make you think everything you doing is normal and right, and you phenomenal, and you smart, and you got money, so you can do what you want to do. You can keep on doing what you want to do, but there's consequences for us all. Good, bad, and ugly. Your ignorance is not an excuse. And they'll tell you that in a heartbeat when they stop your ass for giving you that ticket and you didn't know. Oh, officer, I didn't know. You say all decisions come with consequences. 99% of our circumstances are due to our choices. Stuff don't just happen. Say that, Grace. You say I'm at Applebee's celebrating my oldest grand birthday. Okay. You say, I'm sorry, Peach don't need those twins. It's a shame how they are being done, plus the other children too. Yeah, and they up there thinking that she doing her big one because they got on the same outfit and they all moving to a different beat, to a regular ass song, and everybody holding the babies wrong. First of all, why do everybody get to hold the twins at the same time while they're standing up? Why can't they pose in a picture holding the beautiful babies? You know what I'm saying? I don't got my brothers. Take a picture of me. I got my sons. Take a picture of me. You know, they walking around dancing and shit. You can trip. Many times, and I was in my 20s, my ankles would just kill over and I'll be walking down the street. Next thing you know, I'm in the ER getting my damn ankle wrapped. Accidents happen. But that's how teenagers think. So when they get in my comments talking about you're praying on her downfall, she could be a mom in her sleep. Shut your dumb ass up and go read a book. Can you even read? That's why she reading a red hen to y'all. Next is going to be green eggs and ham. Sam, I am. You say, no, she need She need all her children. She tricked Wood to have them. CPS let her raise her children, her and Wood. Okay. Shit, you gonna fuck around, have to buy a black dress and keep the shit up you doing. It can happen. That's because somebody telling you what could happen. If things don't change, that don't mean they praying on your downfall. Okay? That's just saying what could happen. If you keep cutting school, they're going to kick your ass out and you ain't going to get no diploma. If you keep smoking crack, okay, it's going to get worse and worse. It ain't going to get no better. First of all, the first time you smoke the shit, you addicted already. But if you keep smoking, you ain't got in no program. You ain't went in nobody's room and had them lock you down in it to detox you. You're going to get worse. You're going to lose a lot of weight. You're going to look bad. You're going to lose your job. You might lose your kids. You might lose your house. You might lose your job. If you got one. These things are guaranteed to happen if you doing certain things. Shit. It's not like, oh, if I go to college and get a 4-year degree, I'm guaranteed a job. No, it don't work that way. You can get a 4-year degree and go every day and be on the honors list. You're still not guaranteed the job that you went to study for. You might be able to get a job somewhere because you looking. But will you be successful in what you got that degree in? There's no guarantees. Sometimes you just got to follow her ass to really find out what she's doing, but you can't let her know you follow her. Let her think you going along with her bullshit and believing the story. But it's like, why would anybody want to do that, though? It's like, why do people care what other people doing? It's like, I never understood that at it come a time, and when you're in your 20s, yeah, you don't know no better. It's like the natural thing. You in this thing together, you building, you loving, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all young. You got hope for love and all that good shit, as you should. But at a certain point, it's like, why do you care what she or he doing outside of that relationship? As long as everything in the house good. You know what I'm saying? The bills paid. She's showing you love. Y'all still doing y'all husband-wife thing, going on vacations, eating dinner together. She ain't giving you no reason to be suspect. If she's holding out on the intimacy, and not really want to talk to you no more, then you already know what it is. Y'all 9 times out of 10 had that conversation. Ain't no secret about it. But if she trying to act like everything good and she love you and she ain't doing nothing and everything like that, but yet she ain't giving up the goods and all that stuff without no reason, like she not sick or nothing like that, then, you know, it come a time that we have to say, well, I don't need him to tell me that he don't love me no more. He's showing me, so I'm about to leave. We be sitting there waiting on people to tell us that they don't love us no more so we can leave. No, you already see it. They're showing you. Hold on, y'all. After 25, you don't get a pass here. Can you be manipulated by people? Hold on, y'all. I guess it's different for me because I'm to the point in my life, I'm not in no relationship. I'm not finna be in no intimate relationship, none of no shit like that at all. Because that's the only way I could care. If I'm giving up my body and I'm giving up my time and I'm giving up my love, that's a reason to be pissed off if somebody finessing you and you find out they lying to you. It's not so much that they did it because they like who they like, they get to do what they want to do. But the part that'll make most people mad, especially me, is that you wasted my time. I could have been on. I don't give a fuck if you like her or not. If you don't want me no more, you ain't no fucking prize. So, but don't waste my time. Don't have me in here playing wifey, cooking and cleaning and shit when I could have been laying on my ass, not doing shit for them 5 days a week. I could have been doing what I want to do, whether it was nothing or anything. I didn't have to play wife just because I was married. I don't have time for that. Hey, Marie. Hi, everybody. Peach stated no one taught her how to raise her children. Now she has 9 and she still doesn't have the knowledge. You don't have shit. After 25, you don't get a pass here. Can be manipulated by people like her. Yes, it's consequences like Keith scamming people. She does a lot of illegal stuff in this worldwide. How she is beating the system. Yeah. Let me scroll up, make sure I ain't missing no comments. Peach is playing with God's grace. Oh, yeah. And it looks that way to us. I feel like she really is grateful to her God, which is Satan. I don't think she really, of course, she ain't gonna come out and say that. But just like I just said, I don't have to wait for no man to tell me I don't love you and I don't respect you and I don't value you. I don't need him to tell me that. Once he showed me that, my ass is gone, whether I'm in the house or not. Whether I'm still, you know what I'm saying, in the vicinity or not. You could be gone before you gone. And we got to start using our goddamn common sense. Stop trying to worry about what's going to please somebody else, what it looked like on the outside looking into other people. Do what makes you happy and respect people and be honest. That's the best thing you can do. But yeah, when it comes to Peach playing with God's grace, she really not talking about the God in heaven, our Heavenly Father. She's talking about grateful and thanking Satan. That's what she's thanking. So I don't think she's looking at it like that. But she wants people on the outside to be finessed to think that when she say God is an awesome God, my God got my back, and all this stuff, she wants us to think she's talking about, you know, Jesus, God, Jehovah, Yahweh. Oh, this phone getting on my nerve. I'm just trying to scroll up so to make sure I ain't missed no comments. So they sure be getting by me, y'all. So don't think I'll be trying to ignore y'all. Never that. But as soon as I'm reading one comment, and I'm, you know, they being went over my head. So I'm actually Tampa Normal. Hey Roxy, what's up, everybody? Everybody. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button, y'all. Yeah, we talked about this already. Striving, where did you go, girl? You said you was coming up here. So what do y'all think about this question that Striving asked on the screen? What percentage do you think each party should provide? She asked that because she asked this first. How long do you think it takes someone to learn the person that they are interested in? I said it depends on how long you're around them, how much time you spend with them. It don't take long for people to show their real self. They present their representative, especially if you only see them on the weekends. You only see them at their best. But if you spend more and more time with them throughout Monday through Friday, 7 days a week, see them on a Sunday, you see them around their mama, you see them at their friend's house, you see them around their baby mama, you see them around all their homies, and you spending more and more time as the weeks go on, you'll get to see who they really are. So that's what's going to determine, you know what I'm saying? Do you stay? Do you take this relationship to another level, or do we just be cool? We just need to be cool because getting to know you these past 3 weeks, you've been a real one. We have some fun, but nah, I don't like you like that. I don't see us in no relationship like that, you know, a couple. And then she asked, what percentage do you think each party should provide? And that's when I got into the 50-50. Man don't be wanting to give up no money, but they just want woman to just be quiet and take the Johnson. Woo! Yeah. That's why they need to go ahead and just put the $40 on the table, the $100 on the table, and just do transactions. I don't know why these men, even some women, why these people, these men out here acting like they want a whole relationship in the marriage all the time. All they want you to do is listen to them when they feel like talking and crying, take the D, bend over, and shut up. And how often do you do that? Once, twice, maybe 3 times a week, depending on how young you are, how active you are. You don't have to be in no whole relationship or no marriage for that. You can go ahead and Netflix and chill and do all those things 1, 2, 3 days a week with that one person or them 3 different people. Leave the money on the nightstand and go about your funky ass business. You do not have to pretend that you're really trying to be somebody's fiance. Like you're really trying to be in a marriage. Like you're really trying to pay bills. Like you're really trying to be about that life. Just to stress yourself out when shit don't go the way you think it's supposed to go. That's crazy. Grace said, the Most High shows all of us grace, even if they don't believe in him. He's covering those kids. Now, okay, Grace. Now that makes sense. I love having people like Grace around. Her Grace, she, different y'all, all y'all serve, you know, so much knowledge and wisdom, and you know what I'm saying? And I love that. I feel like I am so blessed to be found a tribe of women and people, period, to come through even with their own different opinions, a different knowledge, different layers of experience, ages. Even though we all about the same. I'm 58, and Grace says she's 60. Deanna says she's 59. You know what I'm saying? And then there's some of y'all in there. I think some of y'all like 40, late 30s, early mid 40s. It's just a beautiful thing. And I'm so grateful for that. Then they want to cut you out when you say no, you don't feel like doing it. But how you going to demand me to do it, but you don't want to give me any kind of compensation or no money? That's another thing. It's like either you a transaction man, you in a transactional relationship as a woman with certain men or certain man, and y'all ain't got it like, well, y'all trying to be this power couple, move together, get married. Y'all ain't doing that. But at the same time, y'all regular, y'all intimate regular. Y'all hang out once a week. Y'all hang out 3 times a month. And it's like, that's a relationship. Might not be a serious relationship to where it's just y'all, but nobody wants to be consistently sleeping with anybody that they can't call on in their time of need. Whether it's just a ride, car broke down, or your cell phone got lost, you need extra $50 to buy a new one. You know what I'm saying? Those unforeseen things. Or you just hungry and you got a taste for a steak and you like $25 short. You should be able to call them if you're screwing each other. You should. You should be able to talk about things that's on your mind, how your day went sometime. But that's your friend. You ain't going to wear them out. But that's your friend. That's somebody you sleeping with. That's why I just wouldn't do it. So if you just don't do those things, then you ain't going to have that problem. Get you a rose like Peach. Rose. Peach got a rose. So I love the fact that you are real and raw like me. Yeah, that's what it sounds like, Dan. I pick up that vibe from you too. Thank you, girl. Yes, brilliant minds do think alike. He said, I know 2 wrongs don't make it right, but sometimes you got to get your lick back so you don't feel like you got played to feel bad. What you mean by get your lick back? Like, if somebody you dating cheat on you, you going to go cheat on them? Is that what you mean? Give me an example. I ain't never did no shit like that. Me personally, I ain't never did it. Because either I liked you and was going to be with you, or I didn't. I won't even pretend like it was going to be us. We just doing whatever we do. You can't question what I do when you ain't around because we ain't no couple. And I ain't going to make you think that because I ain't got time to be no Lifetime movie of the week. No fucking man with a wife beater on beating the shit out of me. Not going to happen. Because I'm going to flip his motherfucking ass. Okay, I'm going to take him out before you take me out. I promise you that. Promise you that. I'm not going out like Willie Lump Lump. So I don't play with men's feelings and people's feelings. I don't make them believe that I'm about that life with them. No, I'm a bitch in their face, behind their back, nighttime, morning time, birthdays, Sundays. I'm going to be me. Period. Because I don't want to fool. I don't want them to think they're getting some old salad, eating nice, soft-spoken woman. And then next thing you know, I come out like a bear. And they're like, where did that come from? No, I'm going to be that way with a smile on my face, cracking jokes, having a good old time. Oh, you want a beer? Here, get you a beer, baby. I'm going to make you a plate. I don't play that get back. Too many soul ties. Yeah, that's nasty. She on point. She just wants people to feel sorry for her, but I do think she has plenty of time to learn day one with her firstborn. No excuse at all. Just attention. Yeah. Hey, she has a rose dildo. Oh my God. Man, feel like you're supposed to let them beat your walls down for free. Right. And by the time you meet your husband, he can't feel nothing. You've been through the water. You'd have been through hell and back. And I used to tell that to guys. Well, no. That's because we did what we did. That don't mean that we gonna do it all the time. We ain't no couple. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be with you. You don't want to be. We cool. We like each other. We cool. But we ain't doing that. No. I'm not trying to. I ain't no contest. Reba, you 51? Okay. You're right under me. All my women's in their 50s up in here. We so blessed and grateful. We look good. We feel good. We know a lot. We probably been through a lot. And we not bitter. Ain't nothing like a woman that been through a lot that ain't bitter and mad at none of them exes. You know what I'm saying? Just because you stand firm, like I speak the way I speak about certain subjects, but that don't mean I'm bitter and mad. Like I said, I was watching a snippet from Tracy video, and she was saying how women need to get a man some, need to, be intimate with their man. That's why a lot of them bitter and a lot of them, feel whatever they feel. I only caught like probably 20 seconds of it. I was like, that sounds like one of them damn men that be on them podcasts talking about women this and women that and black women this and black women that, and you're gonna grow alone with cats and you're gonna be alone. You know what I'm saying? That's how she didn't necessarily say those words. Don't get me wrong. I'm not putting words in her mouth. But the energy she gave off was like, women, y'all need to stop this and start this. If your man don't mind you using the rose and he like to see you use it or he want to use it on you, that's good. That's y'all business. I agree with that part. But then she started talking about some, a lot of y'all women is bitter because y'all ain't getting none. That's the shit men say. Now, a lot of them bitter because they didn't have too much. And it probably messed them up mentally. And they still mad. They gave it all up all them years and never had an orgasm. Or never enjoyed that half-ass orgasm. And probably coughed some a couple of times. They think, a lot of people like that think DICK is the answer. That's it. That's it. Men know how to talk to get you open. It works both ways a lot of times. And depending on how old you are. Because the shit a man say right now to open me up, not a goddamn thing. But what's your Zelle? That's about it. You gonna send me some money? How much you gonna send? Right now I only got $30. Man, you keep that shit. Nah. Even when I was young, when men would try to talk to me and they liked me or whatever, or, at the club or mutual friends, I didn't like everybody to talk to me. Some women talk to every man, talk to her. Just like the attention, willing to open up, take the number, go out, go over his house, let him come over my house. That never was me. If I didn't like your ass, if you weren't cute enough for me, if you ain't had that swag and that smile wasn't right, it was some of you. No, baby. I knew a lot of men. I hanged out with a lot of men, and I can promise you on one hand how many I really fuck with. Intimate with somebody is one thing, but really giving it your all and really being, about that life with them and doing anything for them and falling in love. No, that was never me. That was never me. I was hard to get along with. I was hard to really impress. So if you got my attention and I start liking you, and I can remember off the bat of my head 3 or 4 men that I liked like that. Out of all the men I met in my life, worked with, went out with, intimate with. Hell no, it's just what it was. I never confused being intimate with being in love or liking him. I like to do what we're doing right now, and that's the fuck it. I never confused the two. And everybody can't be like that. I don't know if that's because how I was raised or something wrong with me. I don't know. I ain't fall for that shit. I don't give a fuck because you say you like me and you smile. I don't like you though. So now what? Or I only like you as a friend. We can shoot the shit. We can go out, you driving. Oh, you got me, you gonna buy me a couple of drinks? Okay, next time I got you, I'll buy you a couple of drinks. You say Miss Tracy is nasty, just like her daughter. They equate sex too much. Her husband's always drunk anyway. Is he? Yeah, she love working 50-50 too, baby. She advocate for 50-50. The woman should be working just as hard as the man. Especially, if you got to, you got to. But I'm not going into no relationship working 50-50. Do it throughout the relationship, shit go bad. I can't work no more. He got to pick up the slack. He can't work no more. I got to pick up the slack. Got to make it do what it do. Until y'all done. Until you leave, move on, and he move on. Who you die, he die. Until changes happen. And change always happens. But I ain't never seen nobody so proud to be working 50-50. Like a slave. It sounds like a goddamn slave one. Okay, you say, man, think you're supposed to open up for $2 too? To me, that's an insult, but some women will open right up for $2. That's why men feel like they don't have to come correct, right? Say, I sing to attract young boys. Men my age say I'm too old. Little boys don't interest me. Child, ain't nothing to talk about, really. It's like, what the fuck are we gonna talk about? It's like, different stages. Because when I was in my 30s, I thought differently. When I was in my early 40s, I thought differently. Now I'm in my late 50s. Shit, ain't nothing to talk about with me. But that's just my story. And I'm sure some women can resonate and feel exactly like I do. While others don't understand, why don't she want to be with a man? I just the fuck don't. I don't want to be with no woman either. I'm not trying to be in no relationship. I don't want to. I don't want to do the job. It's a fucking job. I feel the same way about going to apply for a job online, and whether it's Amazon or corporate America. I don't want to fucking do it. Everybody think they resonate and equate relationships with happiness. That don't even what the fuck that mean for everybody. Everybody together in love. Why y'all think every couple is in love? Who said? Where did they get that shit from? Love is love. Just let them love. I don't care if he's white and she's black. I don't care if it's two women. I don't care if it's two men. Y'all think everybody y'all see together holding hands or claiming each other is in love. That's so goddamn far from the truth. Most of these people can't stand each other. I enjoy being by myself. Me and yes, honey. Say that. Say that. Okay, I'll be in my bushes, man. Ready, rocks. Okay, enjoy. Say me a piece. I could never feel sorry for PM, the current artist of Florida. That's right, Roxy. Be yourself. Hell yeah. Can't be no other way. Shit. Now, I'm not going to ever sit here and say that I see myself living alone for the next 20, 30, 40 years of my life. I don't want to be in the house alone, like alone by myself. I'm getting older. Why would I want to be alone? I just don't want to be in no relationship. That's just like being a fucking alone, especially at my age. He old and tired. I'm old and tired. What the fuck we going to do for each other? Hold hands and just die. See who die first? No, that's cool when you're already there. You already there. Y'all grown. Y'all been, together 20 years, 40 years. Make it do what it do. It's a beautiful thing. I'm clapping for y'all. My hat go off for y'all. I'm talking about like starting new. Like people they out here dating people like people normal. Shit. Good luck, y'all. You say, so happy being me. Hey, yes, teach the younger folks, Rocks. I hope they listening. You ain't got to go through everything on your own by yourself, for yourself, in order to get this knowledge and these jewels. You don't have to smoke crack to know that you're going to probably be more than likely get addicted. I ain't never seen one person smoke crack and say, I remember that one time I smoked crack. Boy, what a time I had. Now, anytime I ever heard anybody say they smoke crack, they still on crack until they got to that 12-step detox program, alcohol, drugs, and all that shit. Nobody just smoked crack. Like I could say, I remember when I was like 10, 11 years old, me and my cousin walked to the school with a friend. I think her name was Gloria. And we had cigarettes and we smoked. We tried smoking. I never smoked no more after that. Now, when I got grown, like maybe 4, 5, 10 years ago, I might have pulled a cigarette while I was drinking on some beer. But I'm talking about that first time being a kid, being disobedient. I remember that. That's different. Ain't no addiction in that for one time. Now, if I had kept smoking, trying to impress my friends, trying to be grown, I would have got addicted to cigarettes. But it was a one-time thing. It's not the same for heroin and crack. I don't even know if you can pop a certain pill and not get addicted. I don't know about the pill popping generation, but I know it's ugly and they often y'all dropping like flies for no reason. Fentanyl all in the shit. You can't see what's in it. I don't understand how, when you know at any time fentanyl could be in anything like that going around, and you can't just look at the pill and say, oh no, they got fentanyl in there. I ain't fucking with that. You can't tell. So you're going to take a chance and swallow it anyway, right? No. As soon as they say fentanyl has been found in 5 cases of wine, red and white, I am not fucking with no more wine. Know that. Like, what's in your body? Bottle of water. I'll stick to these Modelos. And then when they have a news report, breaking news. 10 cases of a Modelo have been found with fentanyl in it. 5 people in the hospital now. 2 have passed away. I ain't fucking with no more Modelo. No, I'm not gonna do it. Hey, Pepper in the building. Say, I don't have the script to start a new relationship. It's too hard. Right? It's like, what's my motivation? Like, what I'm gonna do at 58 years old in a relationship? You know? What I'm gonna do? Like, oh, I'm starting my life over. I'm 58. You know, I mean, at this point, we need 12 steps for people that delusional to think that at a certain age in these day and times that they should be out here looking for a relationship. I'm gonna go to church and I'm gonna talk to the drummer. I like him, you know. Deacon such and such is so fine. These people, half of their ass is crazy, and half of them been locked up, and they been taught how to finesse and come out and start a church. Now your ass sitting in the front row. Be careful, y'all. Be careful out there. Have you ever dealt with a narcissistic man? I have dealt with women that way. Nothing they ever do is wrong, and they try to tell them they is wrong. It's like beating a head horse. Oh yeah, it's a lot of people like that. Yeah. Oh, you will point out something you found out about them. They said this, and you found out they was lying, and they was trying to cheat, or they didn't do what they said they was gonna do, like they said they was gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? You will mention it. And then instead of them owning up and talking about, oh, yeah, I did do that. Well, I am caught. Well, shit. It is what it is. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have did it. Well, give me another chance. Or I don't give a fuck. None of that. They just start talking about all the shit you did 10 years ago. Like, what the fuck? I wouldn't get no satisfaction out of that. Why I'm going to get the blame off of me? You done caught me red-handed. You know what I'm saying? And instead of me saying, damn, I'm caught, I can't get out of this one. I wanted to tell you that I didn't want to be with you, no, but I ain't know the time, how to say it. And I'm sorry you found out this way. But I'm glad it's off my chest now so I can move on. That's what you're supposed to be saying. Not me get caught and say, well, you remember that time you kicked me up my ass? You flipped me? You supposed to gave me $100. You only gave me 30. That's why I cheated on you. No. You say that's where the hoes at in church. There's some hoes in this house. Say, Papa say, Ross, you so right. When we get old as women, we know what we want. We've been through so much, and we at the point we ain't got time for games. Right. I ain't trying to even figure. I don't give a fuck if you real or not. I don't care. Now, get your roommate, maybe. Jerry ass is old. You old. Y'all both been divorced 5-6 years. Y'all been cool for 14 years. You know what I'm saying? So y'all both, it's hard out here. Yeah, get a place together. Ain't shit wrong with that. You know, you got his room, you got your room. You got your half, he got his half. Y'all both got minimum people in the house. Y'all ain't nobody coming over there causing chaos. All the grandkids grown, they come over holidays, birthdays. Pretty much it's just you and Jerry. Y'all ain't trying to be intimate. Y'all may sit and watch a movie or something like that. You're too old to care about it anyway. So y'all gonna do 50-50 together like that. Yeah. But somebody you gonna meet, you 30, 40 years old, you out here opening yourself up to meet somebody. You've been dating for a while, dancing, juking at the club, going to stepping sets. You really like him. He say he really like you. And y'all finally discuss about him moving in with you, or y'all finding a place together to do 50-50 while you still suck on Peter Wacker, open up your legs, bend over, shut the fuck up. Listen to all his horror stories. Be wifey. You're going to be wifey on every way, every level of the word while paying 50-50. You got to be out your rabbit ass man. You say they try to argue with you when they know damn well they are in the wrong. You can never win with narcissists. I wouldn't even try. I'm like fucking 2 peas in the bucket. You won. That's where the hoes at in church. Okay, I want to make sure I ain't missed no comments. Anybody got to tell who the hell arguing in 2025? I ain't arguing no motherfucker in 2025, baby. I'm not. I'm going to say what I say. I'm trying to tell that little peach patch peasant. She answered me too, but I didn't read it. I didn't read what she responded back and said after she told me that I was praying on Peach's downfall. Like I ain't got shit else to do but pray that a crazy bitch with 9 kids, trifling ass, disrespectful bitch, I ain't got nothing else to do but pray on her downfall. If anything, the peach peasants are preying on her downfall because they too fucking young and stupid to understand what it is they're telling her. They influence. That's why you don't leave kids to their own devices. It's the peach peasants, all them young ass teenagers like the one she bought the purse for and younger. They all be together and influencing each other that they right. And girl, if I was you, I wouldn't. Ain't nobody with no goddamn sense to tell nobody right. And the ones that do pretty much got a little sense, they scared to say it because they don't want to be an outcast. They don't want to be laughed at. My friends laughed at me at 12 and 13. They used to call me the Virgin Mary because they be talking about going to get something. I be like, ain't nobody touch me. All they want is to get down, and I don't want no boyfriend. And they would laugh at me and call me the Virgin Mary. And I wore that name proudly, baby. When they were screwing at 12 and 13, I didn't do nothing until I got like 17. And I caught trichomonas from that shit. Baby. Baby. Talking about story time. Hey, CEO. What's going on? What's going on? Men do wrong when they think they putting it down on you, supposed to fix the problem. Then when you punish them, don't get them none. They get all pissed off. That's when you know it's over. Because if you find out your man is trying to cheat, flirting, possibly cheated, he gonna lie and say he didn't. Even if he did cheat, he not gonna tell you I screwed him. Unless he ain't got no choice. It's out there like a baby there, and they got the DNA. You know, you got to come clean. But once that reaches that point where you know for a fact, or you really, really feel like it is, and even the fact that it's a possibility that he stuck something else, to know that he gonna climb on top of you and you gonna feel like when Mr. get on top of Miss Sealy. She said, I feel like he doing his business on me. It ain't gonna feel the same. And then you're risking catching that package. Because if he doing it with her, he doing it for somebody else, or he will. And she's possibly doing with somebody else. And if she ain't, she did before she met him. So he didn't check her status before he stuck her and came back home and stuck you. So how could any woman forgive? That's constantly on her mind. She's saying she do. She's saying she want to work it out and talk about it and forgive. How can you, when you know at any given time, if you don't already know, you really got that package and exposed him and ain't told nobody. You know it. You know your coochie burning. You know that shit discharging and stinking. But you said you forgive him. You got to be out your goddamn mind. Stop. Stop trying to fool yourself. You can't do it. It's over at that point. Do you just up and leave? If you can financially, up and leave. If you can't, do the best you can. But you do not have to open up your legs for him no longer. You don't owe him shit. Not a goddamn thing. And vice versa. Hold on, at the end. I would not say the hoes are in church. I'm in church. I go for my word. Don't have time for anything extra. There's some hoes in this house. I know what both of y'all mean, because I know I've been to some churches where it's some like, I know some nice women of God. I mean, they is not playing. They never try to pretend like they was perfect. They told me about some of their past. They not even pretending to be perfect now. But I know what you're saying. They not on that. And there's some that wear those mini skirts all the way up to their thigh in the front row. Okay? And they don't mean no harm sometimes. A lot of times they just don't get it. Nobody's teaching them. And they think it's okay because the world has normalized, come as you are. Do what you want to do. This is America. If you just let a person be who they are, you as a woman of God, a man of God, you showing them the way, you teaching them by example. Pretty much somebody like me is going to want to be around you on a regular basis. And I'm going to actually adjust and get more like you because I respect you. Like my little evangelist friend, she used to let me be myself. I cuss and fuss and whatever I was doing. But after so long, because I was working with her, it's not like I'm live and I'm just talking to y'all, but I was around y'all. We worked together. We was in the same family. We was coming to the same clubs and y'all got me to come to church. I would be totally different because I respect y'all so much and the way y'all carry yourself that it's going to rub off on me anyway. That's what I want to do. I want to be mild-mannered, and I started being that way. But then I'm talking about when I was like probably 26, 27, and she was like 42, 44. So that was the person, you know what I'm saying? Older woman for me that made me feel like I was happy to be able to be myself. And she didn't pressure. She didn't say, don't you see me, a woman, a guy here, and you cussing. She never did that. She never did that. She allowed me to be me and everybody else around her. Next thing you know, we all just started watching our tongues because we loved us some Miss Niecy. We was working with her every day. Oh, child. Deanna, I've been in church all my life, Pepper, and I've seen some holes in God's. Y'all so funny. I just dispatch and laugh out loud. Yes, churches do the most. That's why I sit in the very back so I can take my notes and hit the door when it's time to go. I just seen too much in church with the church people. Yeah, you can get that message. Like they say, don't think about the messenger, because the messenger, you know what I'm saying, might be messy, but that's a good message. Yeah, today I can go for that. But as a way of life, I'm not finna hang around a bunch of messy ass church folks, because I ain't finna hang around a bunch of guys that sell drugs and gang banging and waiting on the ops to come and shoot. I'm not gonna do it, okay? Now I happen to be over there visiting my people, and I didn't know they was over here, but I know a couple of them. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, I ain't seen you so long. Oh, so good to see you. But I ain't going back. I know that's what's happening over there. I'm not going, no. Now, and some of them too messy. It's past the point of nobody's perfect, and you know what I'm saying, but for the most part, we slip and we get up and dust ourselves off again, and everybody good. You know what I'm saying? Some of these folks be like wretched, like stealing and fornicating, cheating on their wife and all kind of stuff. Cheating on their girlfriend. I've seen it with my own eyes. I was going to church with my friend, and this drummer guy had a whole, I don't know if they was his wife or finna be wife and daughter, and he was talking to my friend. Yes, he was playing the drums every Sunday in church, honey. Every Sunday he'd be playing those drums. Do 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 do. When I think of his goodness and what he's done for me, when I think of how he set me free, I just dance all night. Drums be going. Oh, when I think of his goodness and what he's done for me, when I think of how he set me free, I just jump. Y'all can tell I ain't been in church in a long time, baby. I like the old school church. I don't want to hear nothing about that new school stuff. I want to hear the old stuff. That's what I like. That's what I like. What is you doing, child? I'm about to get off of here, y'all. You say I had a few preachers and deacons try me, and they were married. Woo! Something's on my mind. Want somebody, please? If the true full gospel was taught in the church would be empty. We have brought culture into, yes. Yeah, you ain't lying. That's why I don't want to be there. I don't want to see no concert. I don't go to concert. I haven't been to a concert since probably 93. When I would go see Shaba, Max Ciprieston, Shaba. That's the last concert I've been to. I ain't going to no concert. I don't go to church to see the choir sing. Much as I love the choir, just do 3 songs, y'all. 3 songs, max. 1 to 3 songs is good. Open up with a song, preacher come, announcements come or something, sing another song, preacher come. When he get done with his word, that's your last song. 3 songs. Pepper say, me too, Deanna, just not all of us. I speak for me. My great-grandfather started our church, and what I saw, I saw some special situations, but there were some good women like Ro. Yes, indeed, y'all. See you, Nerly. Thanks for coming and tuning in. Next time, come on up here and talk to us. Give us some of that knowledge and wisdom and your opinions and stuff. I'm about to get out here too, y'all. We've been live for what? 2 hours almost. We are all good women. I just was speaking about my experience. Yeah, you know, people do things that's not necessarily pleasing or positive, but that don't necessarily mean they're a bad woman. You know, I have some friends that make bad decisions, you know. And I didn't want to do what they did, but I love them to death to this day. We all done things, church or not. In the church, out the church. See how these conversations, that's what I'm talking about. I like talking to y'all. I love it. I love the fact that Grace, I really love me some Grace and Pepper and Reba. Y'all be throwing out them jewels. Deanna on the set now. Y'all keep it coming, y'all, please. Please. Ain't no big U's and big me's and little U's. You know what I'm saying? We all in this together. You say, God said, come as you are, meaning your state of being. We are not to stay or leave as we came, right? You should leave there different, feeling different, right? Yeah, I used to be sitting there in church and I would have that feeling in my body. I wasn't the type to stand up and say hallelujah and throw my hands in the air. I wasn't raised like that, but I felt it. And when I was listening to certain songs or when he started preaching the word and we reading scripture, I could feel the presence inside of me. I could feel it, but I wasn't finna jump around like some people jump around and they was really feeling it. And then some people was acting like they was feeling it. And then when nobody looking, they look around and sit down. Ooh. Yes, thank you, Deanna. You are so welcome here. I want many as we can get over here on any live stream. We be messy, we talk our stuff, but we ain't lying. And we talk about our stuff about Peach. What lies do we tell? We don't claim to know her whole life story, everything that she doing. We be talking more in facts, matter of factly, about the things we hear her say and do. Ain't nobody put words in her mouth. Ain't nobody acting like she ain't never said F the Lord. We all know she said F the Lord. It's out there on video. We know she laughed the day her father passed away. It's out there on video. And if people feel a different way about it, in spite of her ways, like I watched somebody's laugh. I mean, not laugh. I watched somebody made a video about her saying that they know that people don't really like her and she could be this and she could be that. And when they take the classes from her, the content creation class, she's still the same way. But and this an older woman. She's like, just get the message, just to get the information. So it's all about the money, ain't a damn thing funny. So what you trying to tell me is it don't matter that the message came from Satan. If Satan can teach you how to make some money, then you just go take that class from Satan. You just get under his footstool and under his guidance and let him influence you because he's going to teach you how to get this bag. That is so sick to me. That is so sick, y'all. What y'all think about that? Oh, hey, girl. I missed everything this live. I'm going to read up and write something. I do not get your notification still. Sucks. Make sure you ain't missing your notifications when you know how they go down on your phone. As she said lately that she still ain't gambling. I ain't seen her videos like that, but the last time I heard her talk about it, she said, yeah. Say, thanks, Rocks. Each one teach one. Yes, indeed. And I'm here for it. I like to give my opinion while sharing what I feel can help somebody. Is everybody gonna like it? No, but I'm being my authentic self, and I'm here to receive it as well. I ain't never been no one that's scared to say this and scared to say that or act like I don't think this and don't think that. Sometimes I probably should tone it down and maybe not say it in a certain way. And other times, it don't really matter. People get it. The right people gonna get it. But I ain't never been the type of person to sit there and act like, oh, I don't do this, I don't do that. We don't do this over here. No, I'm not that person. Anything can go down over here. I might say anything out my mouth. I try not to. That's why I pray every day. I pray every day to God to get me right. To when I mess up, to let me know, let me remind myself that and catch myself like, oh, you messed up. You know what I'm saying? And repent and not do it again. To forgive me for my sins. To make me acknowledge that I see that I did wrong. Even the ones I don't even understand or realize that I did wrong. Sometimes you don't even realize you foul, that you was foul when you said something. So I'm asking the creator of heaven and earth, our heavenly Father, to remind me and to let me see that and let me want to do better. Let me want to please him more. I don't care about these people in the comments, though. Come talking about praying on the downfall. You need to find something else to talk about other than Peach, because Peach a good mama. I don't give a damn about them. I ain't thinking about that. I want to be pleasing to Heavenly Father, and that do not equate with being pleasing to the Peach Patch peasants. That's not the same thing. And I wish they knew that. Say, keep being you, Rocks. Thank you. You said, we can tell you ain't never been scared to speak up, but you seek to be truthful. We love that. Oh, thank you. I do. I really, really do. Sometimes I wish I was more godly, more not use curse words. But I understand why I do. I understand. It ain't no excuse. It's the straight up reason. I grew up around cussing all day, every day. My grandmother taught me words like bull pussy. She would make up new cuss words. You know what I'm saying? And they felt good. We laughed. Every time she fussed at one of us or cussed out her boyfriend or was on the phone talking to her friends about whoever did something, all them cuss words, we'd be back there cracking up. Oh, she could be like, get in here right now. You cows, this, y'all, this, get your finger out your... She'd be saying all kind of stuff. And I don't know why it did never hurt our feelings. At least it never hurt mine. As far as I know, my cousins, them, they was laughing too. I don't know if it really affected them in other way and they just pretended like it didn't. But we laugh. If I go too hard on my granddaughters, they be sad looking and stuff. And I be trying to toughen them up. Like, this is a cruel world out here, baby. You think grandma rough. You wait till them folks get out there trying to really hurt your feelings. Who don't care nothing about you. I'm trying to toughen you up so you can be ready and not care about what they say. To recognize that what they say don't matter and to get away from them type of people because they don't mean you no good. You say, I'm always open to correction and learn. I can't stand yes men or go along to get along. Yeah, I know, right? But that might be just their way. You know, some of them people was probably trying to fit in high school and doing the things that they probably know they shouldn't have did or went place they shouldn't have went just to please that group of girls or those group of boys, a group of boy and girls. You know, like I said, my friends was 12 and 13 experimenting with guys, and I said no. So they called me Virgin Mary. We still friends to this day. I remember that though. I remember my first time. I remember the first time I tried. See, my first time and the first time I tried is two different things. The first time I tried was with this guy I went to school with. I think I was 2 years older than him, though. I came out 2 years early, but my mother knew his mother. And so we didn't realize that our families knew each other. So that made us bond a little bit more. And I tried, and he's like, oh, do you want me to stop? Is it hurting that bad? And I said, yeah, and he stopped. So, you know, trying to do that for the first time, breaking them walls ain't no joke, baby. So that's what they need to be teaching their kids. Tell them kids the truth. You think that, oh, because you like this boy so much and he paying you attention and you really feel them butterflies and all that good stuff. And that's a beautiful thing. But just know, baby, it's a lot come along with that. And ain't no guarantees it's going to last. You going to grow up, he going to grow up. He might lie to you. You might lie to him. Y'all might lose interest. You know what I'm saying? And in the meanwhile, you doing that, it's going to hurt and you can have a baby. And that's going to hurt. And then show them a bunch of films. Show them a bunch of films. You say, my first time, 18, my first love, and he was very gentle. Aww. My grandchildren start laughing when I tell them I'm going to spank them. They have a lovely kindness version of me. Well, we grew up hard and rough. That's why the world hasn't swallowed us up, right? Exactly. We used to, I remember them days, boy. We'd be walking down the street with my grandmama coming from the store. She used to always take us somewhere every weekend. We was either going to the water park, the movies. We was with grandma in the summer because grandma had the weekends off. She was a room attendant, sort of a housekeeper of Cook County Hospital. But on the weekends, we would be there. And I used to live with her, so I was already there all the time. And we'll be walking down the street and some man will be coming towards her. He could be like an old bum, an old man. She'll be like, hi, Jerry. You know, Jerry would be her boyfriend, but Jerry wasn't with us. That's how she'll make us laugh. And we'd be laughing at people pointing and stuff. Oh, my God. I miss my grandma. I look just like her, too. That lady was something else. And my daddy, you talking about fun? You say my granddaughter gets away with way more than my kids did. Yeah, and they be mad. Like my daughter, the one that passed away, and I used to get on her kids, and she'd be laughing at them. She'll point her finger and be like, aha, you in trouble. That girl's something else. You say, I remember junior high teacher told me I was too opinionated. I told her I believe we are free. Of course, I had to sit outside in the hallway for the rest of the class. She must have been a white teacher. Was she a white teacher? That's a mess. Put this back in the wall for me. It's not charging. What did I just drop? Pull this up. Shh. Plug that back in the wall. I think it came out the wall and it's not charging. Yes, child. Say that. You have been my homie. After you said that, I'd be like slapping high five with you. I had this one teacher. I think he was my English teacher. I can't think his name. He looked just like Johnny Carson, y'all. Y'all remember Johnny Carson? This white man looked just like Johnny Carson. And he was so racist. He was so racist, but he was funny. Like I said, I come from that time with shit that you probably should be mad about or cry about. I laughed. Me and my cousins and my brother and my other male cousin, we laughed. So this teacher, he would always say the most racist stuff. We get in class. You know how that second bell ring and they used to then let you in the classroom? So he said, we get in there one day. He's like, and he said this a couple times. He's like, if I had my way, if I was the principal, I'll set the pit bulls and the Rottweiler dogs loose right after the second bell ring. And then he'd be like, when somebody come in the classroom, a guy, and he have a hat on, he'd be like, oh, take that hat off. The drug shipment don't come in till tomorrow. You at the wrong meeting. He used to say, that man used to say the most craziest. Because I live by I went to school, DuSable, which was right by the project. So it was a lot of gang stuff and a lot of gang mentality. And sometimes there'd be a shooting and a fight all the time. So him saying that, it was like he was like, trying to be funny and facetious. Believe it or not, I was quiet and demure until being in an abusive relationship gave me my voice. Ooh, child. Are you serious? I think I started like really speaking my mind more is when I first had my first orgasm. I think that's what did it for me. Straight up. When I really found out what it was supposed to feel like, what it felt like I wasn't supposed to be some little rag doll laying there. And that is, I have a voice and I have a right and I, feel and I'm a human being and, I got a right to express myself. And this what it feel like. They should have never gave me that. Ooh, child. And I've been speaking my mind ever since. I say since I was 19. About 19 to 20 years old. I think I've been speaking my mind ever since. Even I'm so serious. I'm like, oh, that's what they do? Child. One time I was talking to my first boyfriend, my first real boyfriend that I actually was intimate with. His grandma didn't like me. His grandma didn't know me at the time. She just knew that some girl knocking on the door for her grandson. And he came to the door and all you can hear her saying, Stanley, lock my door, Stanley. Stanley, I told you, lock my door. Close my door, Stanley. And he didn't do it. So she came and closed that door in my face, y'all. Rest in peace. I knocked on that door and she opened it back. I said, didn't your mama teach you any manners? I would have to be 16 years old, y'all. I said, didn't your mother teach you any manners that it's rude to slam the door in people's face? Honey, that woman looked at me like, I can't believe she's talking like this. But I was over there all the time after that. And she used to take me fishing with her. I used to go to Chuck E. Cheese with her and her granddaughter. She loved me after that because she realized I wasn't one of those fast tail girls in the street that was just trying, you know what I'm saying? If anything, I did them a favor by even choosing her little ragged ass grandson, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? He was a good guy. He was cool, but he wasn't no prize like that. He wasn't making great decisions. He was just trying to find this thing called life out just like everybody else. He was just a regular guy. He was just did some things to get in trouble. And he ended up getting unalived in 1980, I want to say 88. Yes, y'all. But yeah, we got some stories, boy. We got some stories. And we're gonna do this more often on Relationship Wednesdays and on Red Cup Red Live. So I'm gonna see y'all on the Red Live stream, Red Cup live stream Friday. That's in 2 days. I'm gonna probably go live tomorrow, just on random. If y'all see me, come say hi, whatever. Trying to get to 10K. Hey, hey, hey. And with that being said, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. I love y'all. Don't forget to sign up for my dance class. Don't forget. I need y'all support. I need 25 of y'all. I got the free classes too. But this one, I need a donation so I can get this thing done I'm trying to do. I can get up to 100 people in my Zoom. But if I get 25, I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied with 5. I'm not going to cancel. If only 2 people end up coming, I'm just going to be doing it with 2 people. And then April, we're going to start the free exercise classes. Y'all got to email me, though. You can't sign up for nothing without emailing or texting me. So if you got my number, text me. If you don't, email me. ReadyRocks55@gmail.com. ReadyRoxx as in Xavier 55@gmail.com. It's actually on my wall, on my page. If y'all go to my channel and click on the description, you will see the way it's spelled. That way you don't be emailing the wrong person. So I'm going to see y'all later. Good night. Good night. You said I was never a bad person, but very vocal. I just wanted truth and understanding. I did have to learn how to be more tactful. Okay. That's what's up, Grace. Saying those are things that if we didn't share with each other, we wouldn't know, because we just see each other online and y'all listen to what I'm saying or what I type and watch my videos. So I hope y'all watching my shorts and my long form videos, because they're not getting no views. My long form videos is not even being pushed out, y'all. I don't know what's going on. No matter what I'm talking about, it's like the views that I'm getting, it's taking forever to get the views. I guess it's the algorithm doing this thing or whatever. I'm not saying they good videos. I'm not saying they bad videos. I'm just saying they're not being pushed out. So if y'all could, if you can, think about me and just go see what I'm talking about. Sometimes I ain't talking about shit. I just want y'all to come. Yeah, everybody have a good evening, good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I love y'all, and I'm most definitely gonna see y'all Friday. Y'all come on up and get on the come on up and talk. Y'all ain't gotta show yourself. Good night, y'all.